Stephanie, and I am doing this video blog to record my journey, my weight loss journey. I have been overweight most of my life, basically all my life, to varying degrees, but I've always been the chubby kid, the fat kid, that's what I've always been. But I'm okay with that. And so I'm 33, and I've now decided that I want to go ahead and have weight loss surgery. And in doing my research, I found that there's not really a lot of people who are my weight range, my size, who have shared their journey. And that's understandable because at this time, I don't know that I'm ready to tell you my exact weight I was when I started the journey. When I went to the surgeon's session to explain the surgery for you, I was shocked when I got on the scale there, and I still am a little shocked that I let myself go that much, because I didn't think I was that big. I have a scale at home, but I guess it wasn't working properly because it was a different number at home than was on the surgeon scale. So yeah, maybe a little bit down the road I'll be willing to tell you what I started at, but basically there aren't a lot of people who share their story who are in that morbidly obese category, basically the 350 to 450 pounds. There's a lot of people who are really, really big, maybe, like the 500 to 600 pound people who, share their story, but there's nobody in the range that I am, and so it's really hard for me to gauge what's going to happen with my body, what our typical experiences, and especially there's not a lot of people who share their experience about the gastric sleeve, which is what I'm having. And that's because it's newer and there's not as much research and not as many people who have had it. I mean, lots of people have had it, but not as many have had it. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it, because I feel like if I can just help one person like me to feel like somebody's going through the same thing as them or has gone through the same thing as them, and basically, up until, now till surgery, I'd, like to post something daily about what I feel like I'm going through, and then after surgery, it's going to be touch and go because I don't know how I'm going to feel, but, I just want to share my experience so that people can know what it's like to do this ahead of time, so that they can gauge whether or not they want to do it, and also for the people that love me to know what I'm going through on a day-to-day basis. If they care to watch these, they can, to kind of get what my feelings are. So, I feel really lucky because I have a really great support system. My boyfriend Ricky is amazing. He is so supportive, and I'm so lucky that he's such a great guy. And my family is super supportive. My dad sent me a text message today, saying how proud of me he is, and how he's even emotional about this whole process and how happy he is that, I'm going to have a long, healthy life after all of this, kind of emotional. But, my mom's super supportive. She's gone to as many doctor's appointments as she can with me and my granny. She's really supportive. She used to be a nurse. She's a retired nurse, so I really like having her at doctor's appointments with me. And my friends have been amazing. They're just, I can't believe, how everybody has just been so great. Just so great and so supportive, asking me questions and, telling me that everything's going to go great and they can't wait to, see what it's going to be like, and have me experience, things that I haven't before because I've been overweight. But yeah, everybody's been really supportive. Um, it's a really exciting and happy thing. I'm really glad to share my experience with people about this because it's gonna be great. I can't say enough good things. Even my work has been supportive. Like, everybody at work, like, it's like, what's the countdown? What are we at? So we're at 27 days right now. My surgery is on September 19th. Bearing anything that, might happen with my blood work. I did my blood work last week, and I go for my appointment to review paperwork and blood work next week on Wednesday. And that's basically, like, the last gate in the process. Like, blood work comes back good, you're ready for surgery. So, I've been on what they call the phase 1 diet since my first appointment with the surgeon's office, and I can't say enough good things about the program at Celebration Health Center. It's amazing. Like, I can't even believe, like, how supportive the people are at the bariatric unit at Celebration Health. But yeah, I've only had like one bad experience, and it was with this physician's assistant that doesn't normally see my surgeon's patients, because my surgeon shares an office with another guy who does some other surgeries, and so they share physician assistants, and something happened with my appointment, and like they wouldn't take a check, and because this is all out of pocket for me, my insurance wasn't paying for it, so my parents are helping me. And so they wouldn't take my mom's check, so she had to pay with card, and our appointment got all screwed up, and I ended up having to go to the physician's assistant that I wasn't supposed to go to, and he was really kind of, I don't know, he felt like he was judging. I felt like he was judging me, but maybe I'm oversensitive. I don't know. But my mom and I both felt kind of like he was a little bizarre. But anyways, other than that, everybody else at Celebration Health has been amazing. So, yeah. I have had all my clearances. At this point, like, I went to the first seminar that tells you all about the different surgeries. And that's when I chose the sleeve. And then I had my preliminary appointment, and that was with the physician's assistant that I didn't really like. And then I also met with my patient advocate. They give you a patient advocate. Isn't that so cool? Like, you get your own, like, special person to, like, tell you everything that you need to do and to encourage you. And her name is Laura, and she is, like, this bubbly little, like, tiny thing that, like, you would think that someone like that would judge you, but not at all. Like, I don't feel at all bad that, like, this little tiny girl is helping you through this process. So the physician's assistant, he gave me, like, a list of clearances that I need to do. I don't have diabetes. I don't have hypertension. I don't have any heart problems. So it was really hard for him to give me any clearances. Mind you, because I'm fat and I don't want to hear, hey, you need to lose weight, I haven't gone to the doctor in a long time. But I personally haven't had any problems. Like, if I felt horrible, I would go to the doctor, but I really haven't had any reason to go to the doctor, so I haven't. So when he was asking me if I had anything wrong, I was basically like, no, I'm just fat. And he was like, well, you need to go to the doctor more. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to because they're just going to tell me I need to lose weight. And I know that. So he was like, well, I want you to go to a cardiologist and I want you to go to a pulmonologist. And I did. And then I had to go to the psychologist that everybody has to go to, and she was interesting. And then I had to do the blood work. But blood work can't be done until within 30 days of your surgery. So I just did that this week. But yeah. So, what else? Right now I'm on the phase 1 diet, and they gave me that at that the first appointment where he gave me the clearances that I need. And basically it's just to reduce your portions, and Dr. Kim, that's my surgeon, he doesn't really have a weight that he wants you to lose before surgery. He just wants you to show him that you're committed to the process, because he feels that this is a tool, the surgery is a tool, and that it's not an end-all be-all. You're still going to have to watch what you're eating. You can't just eat whatever the hell you want to. Yeah, so basically learning how to eat better, this phase 1 has been. So the key has been to stay away from what was explained to me as white starches. So no white bread, no white rice, no white pastas, whole grains, whole grains, whole grains. And the more fiber, the better. So they put me on a fiber supplement and vitamins, which everybody should be on anyways. Vitamins, I have taken off and on. I haven't been religious about it. Everybody should be. But yeah. So I've done the phase 1 diet for about 2 months now, and like I said before, I don't have a working scale. And so I don't know exactly how much I've lost, but I know I've lost because my favorite pair of jeans before all of this are literally falling off of me. Like, I take 10 steps and my bum is hanging out. It's a little embarrassing. And I guess all my clothes are going to get like that soon, but, jeans are usually pretty fitted, so, that's a pretty good indicator for me. And my dress pants for work, because I work a pretty professional job, my dress pants for work, are big in the legs, like really big when they were tight. They're not necessarily falling off, but they are really easy to like slide up, and like I could definitely tell in my clothing and in my shirts, like in the tummy area, definitely a lot more room. So it'll be interesting this week when I go to the surgeon and do the review of my blood work and the paperwork, to see where I'm at, because I'm not really sure if it's going to be like, I know it's at least 20 pounds, like, sure, I know what it is. So whether it's 20 pounds or 30 pounds or more, I don't know. But it's something, and that's great. So yeah, so I go do that, and then Friday I start the liquid diet, which is protein shakes 4 times a day, and 1 serving of vegetables, a cup of vegetables once a day. And if you mix your protein shakes with milk, then you just have that. But if you mix your protein shakes with water, you're allowed yogurt throughout the day too. So I'm going to do some sort of combination of the two, I'm sure, because the protein shakes definitely taste better with milk, even though I'm not a huge milk fan. But I think to kind of like fool myself into thinking that I'm eating more, I might need to be like eating those yogurts. But yeah, I can do it. I know I can. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be a bitch for probably the first week, because I'm gonna be like, I'm hungry. But it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. I've ordered some really tasty protein shakes. I've tried a bunch over the past month to figure out what I wanted to buy, because they're expensive for one, and I wanted to get a few flavors that I really like to give myself the best opportunity to do well. And I think that that's really important. My computer just blacked out on me, sorry. But yeah, so that starts Friday, and my boyfriend had planned a party for me for all of this before we found out the surgery date. So Friday, I start the liquid diet. Saturday, I have a party where I'm supposed to eat junk food. He's calling it Stephanie's Last Supper. It's pretty funny. I'll have to post a picture on the blog of the photo he made of me. He's so funny, and if you know him, um, you've seen the picture, and it's really funny. But for those of you that have not, I will go ahead and post it on the blog. But yeah, it's the Last Supper, and basically my friends are all bringing their favorite dishes, and then we're gonna go do a pub crawl at Walt Disney World, because we live like 5 miles away, and because I can't drink for a year after surgery, so. And I'll never be able to really drink a lot ever again after surgery. I'm not a huge drinker, let me make that clear. But yeah, so food, pub crawl, and then Sunday back to the liquid diet. Yes, I am cheating, but I'm not going to keep cheating. So yeah, this is the start of an amazing journey. I am so excited. I'm sure that there are going to be some bad days, and I think that it's really important for me to be real with these blog postings, or video blog postings. But yeah, I think that everything's going to go great, and I'm excited. I don't think even excited is the right word. Like, I wish I could think of a word that's more than excited, because damn, that's what I am. Yeah, I think that's it for now. But I'm gonna try to post something daily up until surgery, which is September 19th, 27 days away. And then after surgery, we'll see how it goes, how I'm feeling, if I can post daily or not. But thanks for watching, and I really hope that in some way I can help somebody, or in some way you learn something new about me, for those of you that know me and are watching this. But yeah, it's exciting, and thanks for watching.